Do you feel like you constantly have to repeat yourself? Do you feel like you're overusing some words? Do you feel like you're not as creative in English when you speak or use it in general? Well, this is the skill that you need. Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to English with Venya, a channel where we level up and never look back. And today, I want to talk to you about 2 different ways you can practice your English that essentially will make you very successful at speaking English. I mean, there's not much to it. We want to speak English and we want to do it well, and this is how it's done. And I'm not saying you've been practicing wrong the entire time, despite the title and the thumbnail. It's just, I'm sorry, this is just a, you understand. Anyway, there are many different ways to practice, right? But what I'm going to talk about today is not necessarily ways to practice. It's more sort of like practice styles, I guess. But anyway, very important stuff. So let's get right into it. I don't want to take too much of your time. So when you practice English in whatever way you choose to do it, hopefully you do all of them, of course, writing or speaking, right? I'm talking about your active skills where you get to generate language, right? I don't really know how you typically do it. You could be just, thinking of whatever and just doing free writing, right? When you just write as you go. Speaking is the same way. You could be telling your life stories or whatever the case may be, right? So you already kind of do it, but you just need to be aware and have this sort of system where you understand what you're doing and you make a conscious effort to do it. So you can do it in 2 different ways. This is not like a real scientific thing. It's just something that I came up with when I was learning. So 2 ways to practice, both are equally important. The reason why I'm explaining this to you is because in case you're not doing one of them, you have to. Or if you're doing both, you need to be very aware and clear on what you're doing. Like, it needs to be intentional. That's the only way this will work. So, I'm sorry, this is so long, I didn't write anything down. I'm just kind of talking, but 2 different ways to practice. Number 1, limited practice. Number 2, reaching practice. I just came up with these terms. You can use whatever else to describe it, but this is how I like to describe it. But limited practice is the practice that you do with your existing knowledge. Hear me out. Hear me out. You write or you speak with your existing knowledge. You don't try to go into unfamiliar territory, like vocabulary-wise. Let's say a good example, if you're learning grammar and you learned, let's say, present perfect, you're trying to write 10 different sentence examples with that grammar. You only talk about what you know, and you never go outside of that. Or, simply put, you don't reach. Now, reaching practice is when you do that. You start thinking of concepts or situations or context in which you would need to reach outside of your foundation that you have, outside of your knowledge, and go look stuff up, translate something, you don't know this word, you don't know how to describe it or talk about it. You reach, you do research, you figure out how to do it, you put it together. So basically, the first way to practice, the limited practice, is your comfort zone, and then reaching practice is going outside of your comfort zone. And here are the benefits of knowing what they are, being intentional, and establishing those rules. If you're telling yourself, look, I'm only doing limited practice today, that's it. Sometimes you will experience in certain moments the need to reach for something. But you already told yourself, this is a rule. This is limited practice only. I'm only using what I got, no more. So it's your job to figure out how to express whatever idea you have that you think you need to reach for in the terms that you already possess. Explain whatever you want to say right now. Explain it only using the stuff that you have. And this skill is essential to being an effective English speaker, because let me tell you why. Do you feel like you constantly have to repeat yourself? Do you always say the same things all the time? Do you feel like you're overusing some words? Do you feel like you're not as creative in English when you speak or use it in general? Well, this is the skill that you need. Being creative in English, being able to explain things in different ways. Some of them will be very simple. Some of them will be unnecessarily complicated. Some of them will be just straight up weird and funny and whimsical and whatever the case may be, but it's so important. Even if it's a long way around, it's so important. Because truly an effective speaker is not the speaker that knows many different words. No, it's the one who can explain the same concept in many different ways. Because this way you can truly explain anything to anybody, but you also, as a learner, can get out of a situation where you don't know how to say something. You want to say something, but you don't know the word for it? Well, who cares? You're confident in your skills to find other ways to explain this. And the more you do it, the more confident you get. And you are ready to jump into any English conversation because you know you can manage somehow, and that's insanely valuable. And the reaching practice right here, I mean, there's not much I can say about that. You understand the concept of basically grabbing new vocabulary based on your current needs in terms of context and what you're trying to explain. But limited practice is truly where it's at. And being able to separate those and make them completely different is, in my opinion, one of the most important things, because you have rules, you have clear boundaries between the two. If I'm doing limited practice, I'm not reaching. If I'm reaching, I'm reaching. You know, I'm allowed to do research and look it up. So I guess this is it, this little weird video, but I thought it was pretty important for me to talk to you about. The year is ending, and you know, I want you guys, you know, to really step it up. And if one of your New Year's resolutions this year was to improve your English, and you feel like you haven't really done a lot, you know, I want to help you sort of get that last push before the year ends. So yeah, now you know how to practice intentionally and kill it. And if you want to learn English with me, I mean, that would be such an honor to be your teacher. You can check out the link in the description box down below with a full list of all of my courses that I offer, and I'm very hands-on. And if you sign up for any of my courses to be my student, you will see me, you will talk to me, we will meet. I promise you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, give it a quick thumbs up. It just makes me feel better. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it right now, because the subscribe button feels very lonely without you. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.